For me, the NEXUS program forged connections between scripture and financial principles. I got to dive into stories like 2 Kings 4, which showed God's provision for the widow in debt. In this passage, a widow asks for help from Elijah to escape her debtors. Elisha instructs her to gather as many jars as she can find and pour out the little amount of oil she owns into each jar until it is filled. God filled every jar the widow's sons brought her until there were no more jars. Elisha then instructed her to sell the oil and pay off her debts. As I studied this story, I was struck by the obedience of everyone in the story. The widow had enough faith to call out for help and then follow through with the instructions that were out of the ordinary. The sons had enough faith to continue gathering more jars for the oil. The neighbors were willing to provide the widow with their jars to be able to witness the miracle. In my finances, I want to have the faith to call out to God when I am struggling or fear I do not have enough. I want to have faith to live out God's instructions that are for my good. Ultimately, I want to be willing to help others on their journey towards God's provision. The NEXUS program has given me the chance to do each of these things.